afternoon, everyone. My name is Maribel Cruz, and I am part of the Long Beach Immigrant Rights Coalition. This afternoon, we're doing something super special for our followers. For the first time since March, the three of us are together on a live video. So we have a couple of my teammates here, and we're so excited to be part of this video to show you and tell you about the work that LBIRC does in the communities during this crucial time. Also, Thursday, September 24th is Long Beach Gives. So we want to go ahead and let you all know of the important work that we're doing and how you can help us continue this work by donating to our Long Beach Gives either today, tomorrow, or September 24th, whatever day you want. Anything as little as $5, $10 will help our work impact more immigrant communities in Long Beach. And so what makes our organization special and impactful, you know, our organizers, our teammates here at LBIRC are either directly impacted immigrants or come from families that are directly impacted by immigration policy. So this work is completely something that comes and is close to our hearts, and we're super passionate about it. And in order to learn about what LBIRC does and who we are, let's learn a little bit about the history of LBIRC. And I'm going to go ahead and start it off with my teammate, Gabby. She's going to go ahead and tell us a little bit about LBIRC and what we do.
Thank you, Maribel. Hi, everyone. My name is Gabby Hernandez. I'm the Executive Director for the Long Beach Immigrant Rights Coalition. And LBIRC got started back in 2006. And so it's been a while. We've been around for 14 years. We've grown throughout the years, and our focus has always been to advocate for policies that are going to benefit the immigrant community, specifically the undocumented community. Because as Maribel mentioned, some of us are impacted folks and our families are impacted. So we know what our communities are asking for. We know the need right now. We know the pain that our folks are feeling. So no one has to tell us. We know it. We know it firsthand. And our work comes from that, and it's driven by community. And, a few things that we've done this year, I'll be short. The amazing work that we've done with the UndocuFund LBC has been tremendous. At the end of this year, we should be able to give out close to $800,000 to community members in need, undocumented community members that are struggling right now, undocumented families that are not getting any aid from federal, state, or even local government. So we know that this is vital. This is something that we've been able to do with the mindfulness that our communities are struggling. But aside from that, we also know that our folks are in deportation proceedings. Folks from Long Beach end up in detention. And so we support families, not only emotionally, and not only by inviting them to our programs, but also we know that their necessity may be financial. So we launch campaigns to support them and their families. A lot of you may not know, but when folks get detained, it's usually the breadwinner that ends up in detention and possibly can end up in deportation. And so we are really there for the families. We support the families along the way because we know that this is complex. We know that it's difficult. So we do that. We do public campaigns with immigrant communities to uplift their efforts and to help them out. We also have our ESL program, which is one of the biggest programs that we have. Things have been on hold because of COVID, but we're going back in and our classes are going to be virtual. And our goal is to create community for community members, for them to have a space where not only are they learning skills in a new language, but also they're building community, with other folks that are in those spaces as well. And then lastly, and very important, this year we've been doing a lot of work on the census. Census has been top priority for us because we know that our communities are at risk of not being counted. So we know that we had to step in and inform community of the importance of filling out the census. So please, if you haven't filled out the census, because you're scared that your information may be reported because of immigration status, don't be, fill out the census. It is secure. All of us here have done it. We have helped, hundreds of people fill out the census. So you still have time. A lot of the money that comes from that, resources that go back to the community. We already know that our communities are struggling. So we don't need any more, we don't need less resources. We need more. So please fill out the census if you can. We're going to put the link in this video so you can do that for yourself, or you can do that for your family. You can do that by phone. You can do that by email. and online. So please, please, please do it. And if you have any questions, you can send us a message on the comment section. But now I'll pass it over to Jamile, our amazing organizer who's doing amazing things locally. And I want her to kind of share a little bit of the work that she's done. So Jamile.
Thank you, Gabi. I don't know why, but I want to start speaking Spanish because we're usually here speaking Spanish. But I just want to give a great shout out to my colleagues here who do an amazing job with everything that we do together. We do it collectively, including with community. So like Gabi said, I am the base organizer, the base builder. So that means that I do a lot of the organizing here locally. We have a leadership school where we teach a lot of tools on what it means to do advocacy, how to do advocacy, and how to apply it in your everyday life, including within schools, including within political advocacy here in City Hall in Long Beach. We've also do a program called Comunidad Activa, which is wellness, and it encourages our community members to give themselves time to really focus on their physical and mental health. As you can see, there's a lot of things that are happening in our lives, especially more with the pandemic. And we want to ensure that our folks are in here to take care of themselves and that really give themselves enough time to do that by doing exercises through Zumba with Betty, or doing some breathing exercises as well that we've given a few tools on. We also have been part of the Language Access here in Long Beach, and we've worked on that super hard with our folks who wanted to be part of the city council meetings, but unfortunately could not get in because there was no option for Spanish interpretation until our community members made those phone calls, until they set their foot in there and they were able to actually get that resource, that very basic research that makes a huge difference in our city. So with that being said, we do a lot of work and we do it collectively, but this is why we're here, right? To do it for our community. And of course, make sure you take a look at that link. We are fundraising in support of the work that we do. If you want to support Mujeres doing amazing jobs, go ahead and click that link and we really appreciate it. And I'll go ahead and pass it over to Karina.
Hello, everyone. My name is Karina. I am a community organizer here with LBIRC, and I am mostly in charge of the state campaigns because we are politically active, right, in dismantling some of the oppressive systems that oppress our community. So we do that by advocating and engaging in statewide campaigns and participating and collaborating with statewide coalitions. So we do that in focusing in various areas such as health and building equity. And the campaigns that we have supported are things like Health for All Seniors, which would provide full scope medical care for undocumented adults. We've already had some wins in the past, being able to provide coverage for kids and young adults. And now we're seeking to have full coverage for our seniors. We also have supported Cali ITC, which we had a recent big win, which now ITIN tax filers are eligible to get a tax credit, and that tax credit means a lot more financial support, for our undocumented communities who were not able to maybe get a stimulus check, right? So that would make them eligible to get at least $1,000 per child. And also we are active in stopping transfers. So people that are transferred from local jails or prisons over to ICE detention centers, such as maybe the Adelanto, which is where most of our community members unfortunately end up being detained at if they are detained by ICE. We are actively seeking to stop the transfers by supporting the Visions Act, but also shutting down the detention centers and freeing people from detention. So as my colleague Gabby mentioned earlier, we also launch public campaigns to free people from detention. We also provide support for families of people that are in detention and even when they get out of detention, right? Because that's something that we wholeheartedly believe in, and we work, all of us as a team together to make that happen. And if you want to keep supporting that work, please donate. Anything helps. The link is in the comment section. And I will pass it over to our colleague Maribel.
Thank you. Thank you. I want to thank everyone that's watching our feed right now. We truly, truly appreciate all the community support that we've been receiving in the last couple of years, but most importantly, in the last couple of months, since the shelter in place and this whole pandemic, took a toll on every single person. Our workload has increased. This is the time when community, especially undocumented immigrants, needs us the most. And we have been very fortunate to be on the ground working with these families. Not only are we working on all the campaigns that our team members have shared with you, but we also were part of the people's budget in order to ensure that we have resources in our communities. We advocated for the Long Beach Justice Fund, which provides free legal representation to every person as any resident in Long Beach for legal representation, no matter their criminal history. We don't want families to be separated. We do not believe in family separation, and we've worked very, very hard in order to stop family separation. Also, on a daily basis, we get questions from people regarding immigration questions. We do our best to provide legal resources for these folks. We provide legal clinics, and we are actually also providing Know Your Rights workshops to immigrants who are afraid of ICE. So we have so much work to do. We still have a lot of work to do, and none of this can be done without your support, without your financial support. This is why we ask for everyone that's watching today, if you have $5, $10, go to the comment section of this video, click on the link and donate to LBIRC for Long Beach Gives. You have up until September 24th to make a donation and truly make a difference in the work that we do. We impact hundreds, if not thousands, of families in this city. And with your support, we can reach so many more. So with that being said, thank you once again for being part of our organization. We love all the community that we work with, that works with us, and we look forward to seeing you in our future videos and our future events. Thank you so much and have a good afternoon. Bye, everyone.